Now it's time for us to personalize our image and to make it into that pop art style that we saw before. So we have to work on each layer at a time. So I'm going to start with the backgrounds first. Let's go ahead and find this top left layer because that's the one I want to work on. So come over here to my layer, and there is the bottom one. Where's the top? There it is. So find your layer that has the top left background, or whichever one that you want to work on first. I'm going to choose this one here. Now, you would think that you could just click on this and then take the paint bucket and then color it, but what happens is when you do something like that, it'll tend to cover everything up or just part of it. So in order to make sure we're only doing this part of the green screen here, we're going to take our quick selection tool, make sure you're on that layer, and then grab that part there. Now it will make sure that it only does that section that we're going to color. So I'm going to do, I like this purple color here, and I'm just going to grab my paint bucket, tell it okay, grab the paint bucket and then just color it in, and it changes just that background there. Now let's go ahead and go to the right background, the top right. So I need to find that layer. There it is. So I'm going to click on that. Let's get rid of those marching ants first. So in order to get rid of the marching ants, you need to hit Command D. Okay, Command D. So now I'm going to get my quick selection tool again and just get that quadrant. Let's choose a color, about a blue, that works. Get my paint bucket and then paint that background in there. Now I want to do this one here, the bottom right. So get rid of my marching ants, Command D. Get my quick selection tool. Make sure I just get this quadrant. And let's pick an orange, or excuse me, a yellow. Get my paint bucket, color it in. And now I've got 4 different colors for each one. You can do more specification with this if you want. You could just do the solid colors, or if you want to be more creative, you can use your gradient tool. So let me click on this green one, get rid of my marching ants, Command D, and then use my quick selection tool and grab just the green. And then come over here in the same section as your paint bucket tool is your gradient tool. So right now it's just yellow and yellow. I don't really want that. If you click on this drop down, you can see there are some different preset ones. Let me try this rainbow one. So you can either change your 2 colors here or use one of the preset ones. There's even more to play with over here if you click on that. But for now, I'm just going to do this rainbow one. And this time, instead of with Illustrator with it automatically putting it in, you're going to have to draw where you want this to go. So using your crosshairs, I can drag it from one corner to the next. If I want it to go from side to side, I'll change the way that looks that way. Maybe like that. You can also change it up here so it's more circular. Looking at all the different options that you have with it. So find something that you like and modify so that you have each one of your backgrounds the way that you want. Then when we're ready, or you're ready, we're going to go ahead and start altering the actual image. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the one that's on the top left. So I need to find, actually I want to find the background of that. Okay, get rid of my marching ants, Command D, and then find that background that has that in there. Use your quick selection tool. But I want to change this Miss Fogel and not the purple part. So I'm going to go to Select, Inverse. Oh, it didn't do it, did everything, but let's try this again. Get rid of our marching ants. Try holding down Shift so you have those two selected. Let's see if this will work. Now, let's do our quick selection tool. Nope, it's not going to work. Let's see if it'll let us do this. There. Select inverse, it'll see if it'll work. I want to change Miss Vogel, so I'm going to get my paintbrush, and I just want to color in. Actually, let's go up here. Let's go to Edit, sorry, Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation. And it's not changing it.